Hello, beautiful souls. This reading is for those of you with your sun, moon, or rising sign in Cancer, and it includes messages to help you navigate your next 2 weeks or 14 days. So, there's no date assigned with this, so whenever you see this and come across this, it's meant for you. Also, it is a general reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave what does not for someone else. All right, so let's get started. Before we begin, I did pull 3 cards off camera for you just to get the energy that you can embody to be on your highest vibration for the next 2 weeks. So we have clearing the excess. You are entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is in your physical body or your physical space. Okay. We have amplify with rhodozite crystals. And then we also have universal love. The frequency of universal love attracts the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole world of existence itself. Okay. Okay, so the biggest message that I got from reviewing these 3 cards is just remember that what you put out, you get back. So in particular, this card spoke to how the energy that you put out or the responses that you give come back to you 3-fold, 10-fold, what have you. So this 3 grid design here is a strong reminder and indicator of me to let you know that you need to remember and be mindful of how you communicate with people and the type of energy that you are, putting out into the world. Okay, so clearing the excess here. You are being asked to really delve deeply in yourself and kind of clear out the clutter that's there. So I don't know if you're not feeling your greatest right now, or there's something that you're going through, or if you're just, again, kind of going through just a little period of just having a little bit of negative thoughts and negative energy in your mind. There may be a challenge that you're going through or something, but these cards are really asking for you to rely on your intuition and reconnecting with your source and opening yourself up to receive the positive love and energy and guidance from source and your spirit guides and those who are around you protecting you, your angels. All of those folks are trying to communicate with you, and I'm seeing that there's a little bit of a block because of the 3D world and things that you may be going on, in your vicinity, in your reality. You have help, you have support, you have love, you have guidance, you have help if you open yourself up to it. I'm seeing that for some of you, you're not listening, you're not opening yourself up. Your guides are trying to communicate with you, they're trying to guide you, they're trying to show you what it's like to make decisions where you will be put and kept on your highest vibration, but it's like noise, not noise, it's like I'm seeing like someone being in like a glass case and trying to communicate, but you can't hear anything because it's like it's sealed. And they're trying to communicate, but they're like nothing's getting through because of there just not being an openness to it. So if this is you, if this resonates with you, there's messages there, there's support there if you open yourself up to it. And one way that you could do that is just clear the energy around you. You can use sage to do that. You could take a bath using crystal salts, or you can meditate. I love to meditate. So I think meditation would probably be the quickest go-to if you don't have sage or bath salts. But and meditation is free. You can do that anytime, anywhere. Yeah, so you have a lot of love and support, and they're just trying to get through to you. They're trying to get through to you. Okay. I'm going to sit this over here. Okay, so let's get some tarot messages. I did shuffle this deck. Okay. So I'm just going to say for this, because I did get a message from this, is like, again, it's like there's a veil, there's a barrier, there's a block between you and your higher self, your spirit guides, and source. So there's like a lot of knowledge, and if you just would open yourself up to it, you'll start to receive those messages. And again, you know, this is a collective reading, so if you feel that you have that channel very clear between you and your guides, or you and your source, then, you know, this message may be just for specific folks. But or there could be a greater level of awareness or openness that you are going to come into, and this could be just a premonition of that as well. So I'm gonna pull this to the side because that decided to come out. All right, so what other messages do we have here? So I'm going to just pull several cards and get set up here, and then we'll talk through them. Okay. All right. What do we have for Cancer? Okay, thank you. All right, so we're going to get these spread out. Alright, so we have the Page of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Sun, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Page of Wands here. Okay, and then I'm gonna get some additional cards here, and then we'll start. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. Okay, and a couple more cards, and then we'll get started. What was that noise? Two more cards, please. Thank you. All right. Okay, and then I will pull these cards up as we get to them. So All right, so I'm feeling like where you are for this phase here is you sort of stepping into your power and growing and gaining knowledge here. So this is about you coming into some sort of enlightenment, education, knowing. So I don't know if this is something that you're going to find out, or like I said, just a greater awareness, knowing, knowledge that you're going to come into over these 2 weeks. And that could be related to, you know, yourself emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, career-wise, relationship-wise, friend, family-wise. But there's some sort of greater knowing or something that, a realization or some knowledge that you're going to come into. And let's see. And it's really how you utilize this knowledge and move forward, right? So we have, we'll just say sort of like that knowledge here. And then it's like, how do you incorporate this? How do you utilize this for your best good? And I see you sort of contemplating that and taking a moment to think through that and see how what you now know is going to benefit you and how it could benefit you for you to realize your goals and desires and accomplishments, objectives that you have, and how you can best leverage that knowledge, information, knowing to receive and be abundant in the future. So I think it's really like about a desire for more, a desire for happiness, a desire for joy, freedom, accomplishment, and a desire to achieve some specific goal or state or status. So your eyes were closed before, and now they're going to be opened. They're definitely going to be opened. And you're going to sort of go through this little transition of, okay, my eyes are open now. I've come into this knowing. Now I need to decide what direction I'm going to go in. I'm going to have to be like fully open and understanding and accepting of the situation and information, and decide how I'm going to use that moving forward for my best good and my highest good. Yeah, you're really going to be thinking how you can best leverage the situation, how you can sort of like make it your own, the best way you can use it. So you have to decide on a path that you're going to take, in which we talked about that, but I really see that strongly here. You want to take the path, the easiest path, the path that feels good to you, the path that feels peaceful, feels easy from your intuition and your inner knowing, connecting with that and how each option makes you feel is going to help you make that decision on how to move forward. And that's really going to be your best option, so you will have to decide that. But those are some of the ways that you can know that this is the right decision. Like, does it feel good to me? Is it positive? Is it coming from is the intent love? Also, I'm just trying to see if I'm getting any more messages. So I see you may be relying on family and friends to help you with this decision, or to help you kind of get through things. You might also, I'm hearing that there's help available to you. So if there's anyone that has something to offer you, and I'm not speaking monetarily. I mean, it could be money, but I'm not speaking that way. I'm speaking in terms of people that you feel comfortable with communicating about your spiritual journey. You may want to share with those folks, or just anyone that you really feel close with, mentors, coaches. There are people I'm hearing in both places, in 5D spirit realm and also 3D here on the earthly realm in their physical form, that can help you, can offer guidance, can offer support, can offer resources, if you are willing to be open and communicate and collaborate. Okay, so there is, someone that is open and can assist and help you get through this. Okay, and like I said, doesn't have to be monetarily. It could be just having someone to talk to, encountering someone and just having a positive conversation with them, and they're just gonna exude like confidence, strength, hope, and it's going to be an example for you of the characteristics, the attitude, the attributes that you can embody to help you through this process. Okay. And it's going to be all about your attitude and the decision that you make, of course, which is going to determine the outcome. So I do see you making, so if you make decisions or a decision based off of your intuition, your gut feeling, what you know is right and what you feel is right. You know it's right because it feels good to you. You know it's right because it's about, it's coming from a place of love and connection with your source and your higher self. And those things feel good. Like, you know that you're connected because you feel great. You feel amazing. And you feel good, peaceful, joy, hope, freedom, like all of those things. When the decision or the direction is kind of giving you those vibrations, then you know it's right for you. So this could be related to love or career. I think I did mention that early on, but I'm seeing two different things here, and one is related to love and one is related to career, and it can be related to many other things. Like this is a general reading, of course, so it's going to be different for everyone, but I did just want to call those two things out in particular. There's so much support. I just keep hearing like, yeah, there's a lot of support available to you. And again, so I feel like if you are watching me and you've come across me, then you are a spiritual person. So when I say resources, guides are here, your source is always available to you. It's always available to all of us. Excuse me. So those resources are there for you to take full advantage of. You have everything that you need inside of you. You don't need to look for anything outside of you to get what you need. You are your higher self. You are source. So you know when it feels good, that's the right choice. Genuinely feels good, not just temporarily, genuinely feels good and feels like the right move. It's the right move. So in order to achieve success, rely on that support. Go to that support. Go within, meditate, connect with your spirit guides, your higher self, source. That'll give you the answers that you need, because they're there. They're trying to give you messages. So that it's gonna make you a much stronger person. So choosing the path that is for your best good, and you know this, you make the decision, and I told you what that feels like, so you know what it feels like when you're making the right decision and choice. When you do that and you make that choice, the outcome is going to be one of abundance for you. It's going to grow your self-confidence. It's going to grow your strength. It's going to grow your self-worth, your value, your abundance. I'm hearing all of these things. So yeah, it's putting you on that path to being on your highest good and highest vibration, highest frequency for your growth and your journey. Amazing. So there's so much abundance, so much love and support that is available to you and that you have, and I hope that you've all tapped into that, because if you've not, it is here. And like I said, one of the main things that you can do and you must do is meditate. And you can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying, as I'm giving you these messages, I'm also trying to give you examples of things that you can do to grow and be more abundant and to stay aligned with your true purpose and your source. So you do have that. All right, so I'm gonna just get some messages. So I do have this deck here. I love this deck. It is really huge, so I'm gonna split it in half and I'll get messages from both sides. So any final messages for our Cancer? So we're actually gonna take that because I wanted to fall out. Okay, any other messages? We'll take this one too. Okay. are these cards coming out like this? Okay. See what other messages we have. Any final messages for Cancer? Thank you. All right, so what do we have here? Awesome. We have Cancer. Cancer, you came out, you showed up. So this just has some Cancer characteristics on it. And this says, I trust. Okay, so I'm getting the message that that is so important, to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself, trust your intuition. It is there. It is trying so hard to connect with you and stay connected and guide you. It's like screaming in my head, like, communicate, say this, say this. Okay, I've said it, I've said it. So it's really up to you. It is up to you. Okay. What else do we have here? We have the law of correspondence. So I'm going to pull this and read it because I need my glasses. So this is an immutable law, so it never changes. Ability to logically understand the nature of things beyond your understanding. Logically understanding how your mind creates your reality. I mean, this is what we're talking about here, right? That connection with your source and with yourself, and like tapping into that love frequency and high vibrational frequency, so that what you're creating, because what you think becomes. So what you're thinking needs to be on a certain vibration if you want that to be produced in your reality. If you're thinking negatively, you're in like a negative state and depressed and focused on the past or issues or challenges, then you're really just creating that. Remember, what you're thinking about and what you're putting out, you're going to get back tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. So it's about really managing your thoughts so that you can create the life that you desire and the things that you desire. So here we have, what is this? They're focused on you, talking about you, watching you. That is why they are in your energy. You're the star of the show. Yeah, so I actually got, this is your spirit guides. That's funny. Yeah, so it's like, they're like, we are right here, standing right here with you all the time, watching you do things, watching you not be connected to us, trying to send you messages, and so you are aware. They are here and ready to help and support and guide you. We have bots. Programmed. It can be difficult for them to stray from their programming, ideas, beliefs, so they tend to project what they may dream at or deem as normal. They are just doing what they are programmed to do. It's up to you to stand out and be the example. Can't save bots, they must save themselves. Yeah, so this is very focused on you and you connecting with your intuition, because how can you be a lover, a friend, a colleague, a parent? Like, how can you be the best version of you for these things and for these roles if you are not connected with your own source, with your own self, and you're operating out of your ego? How can you be the best and operate on your highest frequency and receive the best in return if you are not operating at your highest frequency? And we are energy, we are spirits having a human experience. So this is something that we all, in our human form, work through. So please don't think I'm calling you out. I'm not. I work on this myself. But this is a reminder to you that your guides are trying to connect with you. They're trying to show you more and do more and be more support and help if you let them. And our last card here, we have Portal for New Birth, birth of a new cycle. This is a world you have manifested and built for yourself in the last year or months. Through thought, forms, decisions, and desire. Current conditions are the preparations. Okay, so I actually can read. Like I said, I don't have my glasses on, so don't come for me. But again, this ties into the entire message that we've been talking about, how what you're putting out is what you're going to get back and what your reality is. So you have the power, you have everything that you need inside of you to create the situation, scenario, the life that you desire. And you also have this overabundance of support available to you that it is time for you to start tapping into, so that you are able to create and so that you're able to create the life you desire and achieve the abundance that is meant for you. Okay. All right, Cancer, these are all the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for watching and allowing me to be part of your journey.